Hello, friends. Today we're basically going to talk about full body exercises that can come in handy once we turn 40. Uh, if you're training after 40, what I'll give you is a simple structure that'll probably help you. Yeah, in every session, what we'll probably try to do is, or rather, this session basically focuses on training your whole body. Yeah, so predominantly focusing on five movements. We'll touch on these five movements one by one, and for each one, you will always have a backup just in case if some exercise or some movement doesn't feel right. So we'll start with our legs. Yeah. So for legs, squats would be a good choice. Uh, but if squats bother your knees or back, then you can switch to leg press or step ups. So what this basically does is you're still training your legs, just in a way that your body is comfortable with. The next movement would be that we need to look at, or rather we'll be talking about, would be your hip movement. Yeah. So for hip movement, what we could do, or what I would suggest we do, is deadlifts or Romanian deadlifts. Yeah. Now, if your lower back feels uncomfortable with either of these two, then you can probably look at hip bridges or a back extension machine. Now, what it's basically the same goal, but lesser strain. Now, the next movement would basically be to add a push to your upper body. Yeah. Now, for upper body, what I would suggest is the age-old favorite for most of us, that is the dumbbell press, machine press, or push-ups. Yeah. Now, if your shoulders feel tight or painful while doing any of these three, then you could try an incline machine press. Yeah. Or or we could probably reduce the weight of the dumbbells with controlled or reduced reps. Yeah. So the aim is you should basically feel the effort. Yeah. You should feel the effort, but with lesser strain on your joints. After the push, we kind of follow up with a pull. Yeah. Now, when I talk about pull, what I basically mean is rows or lat pull downs. Yeah. Now, while doing these, if your shoulders or your elbows don't like pulling from overhead, then you basically switch to seated rows or chest supported rows. Yeah. Now, what this does is it keeps your back strong at the same time without basically irritating your joints or causing trouble for your joints. We finish with grip and stability. Yeah. What that basically would mean is we kind of finish it off with your farmer carries or hanging from a bar. Yeah. You're basically dead hang. If hanging feels too hard on your shoulders, then you could just probably hold heavy dumbbells and walk slowly. That's your farmer carries. Yeah. Now, what this does is it basically builds your grip strength the same way. That's your session. Legs, hips, push, pull, grip. Yeah. So we're basically talking about five movements. And if something doesn't feel right, what you do is you adjust. Yeah. We've kind of spoken about what we can switch to or what you can move to if any movement kind of troubles, or if there's a niggle. But you don't stop. Train like this for 2 to 4 times a week. Stay consistent, stay controlled, and keep your body working. Yeah. You need to tell your body that these movements are essential, and you need to have these, get through these movements without trouble. yeah, but at the same time not fighting what your body is trying to tell you. So that's why we kind of shift. If there's any niggle or any trouble with any movement, you kind of shift to another movement where it kind of eases the burden on your joints, yeah, but you don't stop, yeah. So that's what I wanted to talk about today. Full body, simple and sustainable, yeah. So that's about it for today. Thanks for your time, and as always, till the next time, stay strong. Thank you.